Anyway, sorry about that. Headset. Hey, well, as I was trying to say, the headset it was acting up and didn't work. Had to clean in the plug bit there. Had to get it to work. But anyway, as I'll say, between the live videos, I did gather resources for the village's underneath part as one, as well as a surprise build. Plus, if we somehow able to finish this before this live bit ends, I'll show you and do a bit of work on the mystery build. But first we'll do a little showing on the progress on the dwarf settlement. It's not much, but at the start. So we're still on the digging up space phase of it, but we managed to, and by we as in me, managed to clear a good amount on the upper part needed that would get to roughly half the amount needed for the first bit of space. I even have a few ideas of how it would go. For example, I have some sections, like one section and a farming section in space, another one, residential, plus I even have an idea for a castle in there, which goes like this. A big old rock formation in the middle of an entire lake of lava, and on top of the rock formation there is a big old castle. As you can see, we cleared this much for this space here so far. But I figured this would be like the main entranceway section where people go, which doubles as a square. Even made start of a path that would lead down that way for where I'll have for the elven settlement being made. Now, let's head back to the village so we can do some work there. And if you're going to ask why there was charcoal in the barrel instead in the furnaces back at the castle, it's because I only started to use a different fuel source. Was for the building material needed for that little mystery build for you as there. If I did use the similar resource to make a little defensive bit for that mystery build, I'll say. That's the only hint you'll have in it. If you want. Now, see if I'm right. There we go, starting to become visible on this map. Up here. Just need to keep going till we cross 2 bridges left till we get to the village. And as you can see, if I switch the maps, there we go. You'll notice, as for those who see it, that there's something different to the map. Look carefully and you'll see it. There's something different to the map. Look carefully and you'll see it. I'll just stop by this torch so you can get some lighting for it. For those who watched my live series before, you'd notice something different to the map. You had to look real carefully for it. Anyway, did a few back and forth journeys for that mystery build. Get some supplies, head back to use the supplies, and so on. Gotta say, I did a decent amount of work on this world. Well, since I began, and for slightly more than a year now. Goes to show with enough hard work and determination, anything's possible. Yeah, I'll just have to go this way. Don't know if I made more than needed on the slabs alone. Now, for those who are new, you're probably wondering why I'm doing this. It's because that way no one will try to be sneaky going underneath the house. House is here. Oh. The only thing that could probably handle the height limit here is the fish. But I doubt they'll drown. Or did it? Speaking of the drown, they might have possibilities of surviving too, but I doubt they would affect your bed-wise due to how deep it is. Ding dong, dang it. And as you may have seen, I've made a couple extra tools and enchanted here and there. I used to have a Silk Touch pickaxe, but I used that to help make it possible to get more certain resources. Probably when doing this is so that way when I do change difficulty to easy, it'll reduce chance of drowned appearing in the water here and there. For I did mention that once I got everything sorted, I will change difficulty from peaceful to easy mode. Because I do not want creepers blowing up on me when I'm in the middle of building these. Besides, this adds a authentic touch of houses getting sturdy support while being held above the water. Well, I can use this as a temporary stand to balance out when putting this on. So, oh, silver lining. See? Best way for able to do this bit. Good thing. I think I was able to. Let's see this idea now. Alright. This is actually the last house that might need a bit here. As this means you will see the mystery build. Ding dong, dang it, wrong spot to put that. Have to fix it. Should have brought water breathing potions if I knew this happens. Go. Careful. 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay. I might use the remain bit to act like little support beams for these bits here and there. Huh, I missed a one on here. How about that? Anyway, this way it'll look like this bit has some support holding it up. Have to spread the weight. After all, bridges always have something that helps spread the weight a bit more to make it so that way they get less stress on them. At least that's from what I know. There. Well, at least I used them. Now, before we go to that mystery build, we should probably get some of the materials needed for it. And trust me, it'll be something you don't expect. Plus, I have thought of a name for it. Luckily, it's also far enough that it can't be seen around the areas here and there. Plus, I even added a few measures to make sure no one could try to sneak around in it. Troll. All I'll say is that they've made progress on a little security measure here and there. Plus, I set this one in a stage form. Stage 1, and find a location for it to be made. Stage 2, get the starting bit of resources sorted so you can set a starting form for it. Stage 3, start doing construction of it while making sure I have a steady supply of resources. The stage after that is again decorative form of it, which simply put the last stage is decorating it. Plus, I'll need to make some more torches as well. But I am kind of running low on them. I'll just use half the charcoal that I had stored away in the barrel there. I'll put the slabs here. Split it here. There we go, that's more than enough. see. Get this. I had extra on that. Wait, need some of these for part of it. Ah, the iron. And I had to smelt it. It's done. Darn headset is lagging a bit. See, I knew I... Wait, I remember I put in a barrel here. Yeah, I even had a stack of this in here. Probably use that to make some of the defenses there. See, there. And make two more levers. Now, I already had some stone brick had made in advance here and there. See. Maybe I should get a bit more. See. Did I store any normal wood in here? Oh, the thought crossed my mind. I swear I should really learn to organize this stuff. Well, I'll just to cut one of the spruce trees. Draw. I remembered I placed a crafting table on at the location. Let's see. First, I'll split these in half to make some of this. Let's see. See, I need. So I just need 15 iron. There we go. Then I just need to chop down one of the spruce trees. Luckily I had a boat left out to... Yeah, let's start sailing to it. If I'm right, it should be visible once I reach a bit of a distance here. So it should be visible right at about... Now. I present to you with a mystery build. But this ain't going to be just as you would think it'd be. Some just a random tower, a random chunk of land, right? No, this is none other than the Judgment Spire. You see, this is a prison and type area. The island alone is artificial. The island is artificial indeed, as I said. First I set it up a frame of how big the island would be. Then I drained the water. Now, you're probably wondering why I've used magma blocks like this here and there. It's quite simple. It's so that way no one would try to sneak around any side of the island. And so they can try to sneak their way into it without going through the entranceway. Especially added that I'm also using some stone brick walls to surround it. Plus it's at a decent height so far. I sometimes do drop tests of how much damage it takes. So far, the height alone leaves me roughly 2.5 hearts worth of health. at decent height so far. I sometimes do drop tests of how much damage it takes. So far, the height alone leaves you roughly 2.5 hearts worth of health. Which hasn't reached the floors needed to make the prison cells alone. See, I'll make a couple of... Anyway, this'll be the reception bit. Which hasn't reached the floors needed to make the prison cells alone. See, I'll make a couple of... Wait, this'll be the reception bit. Now you wonder why I'm doing a little wall, but it's a little safety measure for those who would be in the reception. Should probably shorten the desk. It's a little safety measure for those who would be in the reception. Which is why the lever for the reception is on the inside. Oh, there's only one prison cell that's already made. Solitary confinement. A small prison cell surrounded by lava. And from all sides, above, beneath, all sides there. And this is the food storage for those who are in solitary confinement. Over here we have a supply room with contraband and hooks belongs area. The guard's barracks will be here. Next up, warden office, where a person who will act as the warden here, and not as in the monster. Warden, as in the person in charge of the prison. Folks, guards barracks will be here. Next up, warden office, where a person who will act as the warden here, not as in the monster. Warden, as in the person in charge of the prison. Well, every time I make a little flight of a ladder up, I always test to the drop of it, resulting how much hearts remain. Of course, I always make sure my spawn point it is in the prison area, and so I can get me stuff just in case I made it high enough. Every time I make a little flight of a ladder up. Ah, hello, Ram. To the drop of it, resulting how much hearts remain. Of course, I always make sure my spawn point it is in the prison area, and so I can get me stuff just in case I made it high enough. Ah, fine, thank you. Ah, hello, Ram. Let's see if I'm right. If I make one more ladder that's with of a sin height, it probably gets me high enough. Fine, thank you. If I needed to make the prison cells here. Well, the height up here alone leaves you down to 2.5 hearts. That's with the health from the fall. Let's see if I'm right. If I make one more ladder that's with of a sin height, it probably gets me high enough. If I need to make the prison cells here. And in case you're wondering, why if someone digs down? I already thought of that plan. There'll be a layer of lava between the floor and ceiling of the next room. Over here and the prison bit. That way, if the prison guard has noticed a death message, they'll know someone would try to escape the prison. Why, thank you, Charles. I made sure to think of every last detail for this prison had been made to prevent any escapes. Charles, they can't able to escape from the fall damage or digging underneath the floor. Risk of lava. Charles, I did my research to make sure this prison will have 0 chances of escape. Charles, the solitary confinement alone is already impossible to escape since it's a room surrounded by lava. Charles, I did my research to make sure this prison will have 0 chances of escape. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10. The solitary confinement alone is already impossible to escape since it's a room surrounded by lava. Well, yes, I like to use this texture pack. I used it for quite a bit. Well, yes, I like to use this texture pack. see. I should probably check. Anyway, since you had joined, basically I'll show you what the solitary confinement looks like. See, a small room, and with only a bed in here, and as you saw the drips, there's lava above and all sides of there. Even improving it by having a little window to see the lava. See, I should probably check. Anyway, since you had joined, basically I'll show you what the solitary confinement looks like. Plus, the only way to get the food to the prisoner is with the use of a hopper. See, a small room, and with only a bed in here, and as you saw the drips, there's lava above and all sides of there. Even improving it by having a little window to see the lava. Plus, I used the magma cubes here and there to act as a way to try to sink boats so that I'll try to sneak around the island. So that way, you have to carefully get to the dock here and to get on the island. Like I said, I did my research. I used the magma cube here and there to act as a way to try to sink boats so that I'll try to sneak around the island. So that way, you have to carefully get to the dock here and to get on the island. Plus, I think that little island I made for the prison was a nice job as well. Used a lot of dirt, sand, sandstone, and gravel, all to able to make that island. I also used the classic lava mine as a way to prevent people digging their way into it. Plus, I think that little island I made for the prison was a nice job as well. Used a lot of dirt, sand, sandstone, and gravel, all to able to make that island. I also used the classic lava mine as a way to prevent people digging their way into it. Oh, let's see, I think I have some more stone bricks stored away, so I best grab some. Plus, I only started using lava at a fuel pellet. To here and there. Here, get that. I think I have some more stone bricks stored away, so I best grab some. I'll grab these two doors. As for the guards' quarters in the warden office, however, yeah, true, but I only use the smelter for ores only. Anyway, I should probably at least show you how much lava I used for the solitary confinement a bit. It alone. Troll had a lava pool that was just in the cave bit down here. Anyway, I should probably at least show you how much lava I used for the solitary confinement a bit. Now, if I remember right, the pool lava that I got the lava from should be down this way. Had a lava pool that was just in the cave bit down here. Oh, it was where I got the obsidian as well. All to make both the enchant table and the nether portal. And so let's see, I used a little lava that was here, as well as here, and a large amount of lava from here, as you see. The pool lava that I got the lava from should be down this way. Oh, it was where I got the obsidian as well. Well, to make both the enchant table and the nether portal. And so let's see, I used a little lava that was here, as well as here. Yeah, but hey, at least that way it saves resources such as coal on such now when I'm using in furnaces and smelters. As well for security measures for some buildings. Plus I can use the lava for the dwarf settlement I'm planning to make. If I have the idea that a dwarven castle will have a moat of lava. Or at least. Yeah, but hey, at least that way it saves resources such as coal on such now when I'm using in furnaces and smelters. As well for security measures for some buildings. Plus I can use the lava for the dwarf settlement I'm planning to make. If I have the idea that a dwarven castle will have a moat of lava. Or at least. Yeah, but hey, at least that way it saves resources such as coal on such now when I'm using in furnaces and smelters. Security measures for some buildings. Huh, one of the turtle eggs hatched. I should probably at least get a grow to try to get some more of the turtle shells. Let's see, I'll just trim a few of these. I need to make sure I have plenty of turtle shells to make more of those helmets. Oh, that's two of them that hatched. And not at a moment, Ram. Sorry. Anyway, I probably have enough turtle shells to make probably one more helmet. That's two of them that hatched. See, that one and that one. And not at a moment, Ram. Sorry. And you know, I'll probably end the live for a bit now. Anyway, I probably have enough turtle shells to make probably one more helmet. I got a few more of these turtle shells stored away. Plus I made a decent amount of progress on the prison. Which was the mystery build I mentioned from a previous live. Anyway, this is Leon the Knight signing off. Leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you want to watch more, and ring the bell to ring putting up more videos for you to watch. So adios muchachos, and have a nice day.